go. Fans, this is Todd. So it's time to do another quick review. I'm still in the middle of cleaning my room, so I figured I better get things open and done. Let me go ahead and try to find my YouTube app and get this video going so I can see your guys' comments. There it is. Now, this is not the first figure I bought from this series. It's actually the second. The other one isn't showing on here, and it was the other female, and I totally forgot her name. I can't believe I forgot her name. But anyway, hey Mike, thanks for joining me, Master Far. Thanks for being here. I don't even know why I picked up this figure. I don't know if it was because the hood or what, or the cape. I just thought she looked interesting, so I grabbed her on Big Bad Toy Store one day in a weak moment. And so here we are now with another figure that I know is probably just going to end up in my She-Ra action figure set as probably one of the kids, which is kind of cool because we need to have some kids in Eternia too. They can't all be adults. So I guess that's cool. So let's go ahead and open her up and take a look at her. So let's look at the back of the box first. It shows she comes with her two different capes and a hood. And there she is, ready to box somebody. A six-sided dice and other figures in the line, Eric and Presto. Oh, I cannot remember her name. Let's look at your guys' comments, see if you guys said what her name is. I know this one's named Sheila, but what is the name of the other action figure girl that I got? If you could post that name, I'd really be happy. Are you going to get the Prince Adam from Mondo? I have no plans of getting Prince Adam from Mondo. Diana, thank you. It was just driving me crazy. It's like, what is her name? What's her name? Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. I don't know why I spend so careful opening these boxes, because I just toss them in the trash anyway. But I always spend all this time getting them open just right. And then I toss them downstairs to the abyss for the recycle bin. And then my wife is like, look at all these boxes you have over here. All right, let's go ahead and get her out of here. Let's get her out of here. I gotta admit, the cartoon drawing they have for this looks really cool. I like the expression she has on her face, and it just is a very cool drawing. Probably way cooler than the figure's gonna look, but that's how they always are. So in Hasbro's new style, we have these cardboard boxes. So you have no idea what figure's gonna be included. That's why I like to buy them online instead of in the store. And there she is. There she is. And she sure does look like she's right out of the He-Man universe. I could see this be some little girl, Red Riding Hood kind of thing, where she's hanging out with She-Ra and friends, and she's kind of like one of their groupies. And let's go ahead and talk about articulation. So first we have ankle articulation, which is what I expected. Moto Kids. Yep, now a good idea. And then if she has double jointed knees, oh, they feel like they're going to snap. She does have a thigh cut, but they did this right. They did it right where the boot is, so it's not quite as disruptive. She has upper leg movements, and she has a split right here to make it so she can still move past her skirt, which is really cool. Now, they did make this square, if you can see that or not, which gives us two stress points, one on each corner of the square, so there's a high chance of this ripping. If they would have made it round, it would have taken away that opportunity of having it rip. So I kind of hate when they do that, when they make it squared off or just flat straight line, because then it rips really easy going up. All right, and she has a waist turn. Oh, let me zoom this out. There it is, kind of tight. And it does also have some other movement to the waist, not just... I can get really movement in there. Let's go ahead and grab a light so we can see a little more of this figure. There we go. And then she has her shoulder movements. She has a single jointed elbow, which is really nice. These are the kind of elbows I like. Mattel, take note. Take note, Mattel. This does not destroy the sculpt of the figure having this kind of elbow movement. That is the way you should do it. And you can get a lot of movement in there. And granted, her hand can't touch her shoulder, but there's still a lot of movement in there. And it just does not destroy the aesthetic appeal of the figure. And then we have a little bit of wrist articulation. It's nice too because the rivet, this also pivots too. So Pivot, pivot. And that is about it. I'm sure her head moves too. Yep, her head moves. So she has this hood that is removable. She has some cool orange hair. It looks very Filmation-y. And then she has... Oh, the light's so bright. I'm trying to light off, actually. Boop. That still looks horrible. It's just too bright, man. We'll aim it on the sky so we can see it better. There we go. So there is her eyes. So you can see what they look like. She's just washed out. She's not that washed out looking at her normally. I'm not sure what's going on with the light. There we go. That's how she should look. I guess this green is just too dark or something. But there you go. You can see her now. And then she has two little latches that go for her cape. Now to get her cape off, I'm guessing you got to pull her head off. So let's see how easy this head pulls off. Oh, there we go. I'm always afraid pulling those off. And then this comes off just like that. And there you go. There is the figure. All right, there should be a secondary cape somewhere. Here it is. Now, I don't know the cartoon, but oh, there's the six-sided dice. But I'm guessing it's like a invisibility is what I'm guessing, because it's clear on the bottom and she's getting ready to turn invisible. But this one, oh, I see. When her hood goes on, she becomes invisible, I think, because this one has a hood, and this one does not have a hood. So I'm guessing this is the non... You don't put the hood on when you got this one on. And so I'm guessing she probably puts her hood on, becomes invisible. I never seen the cartoon, so I don't know. So I guess this would be a faux pas to stick both on at once. See, now she's got two hoods. She has the hood on her cape and the hood on her head. Anyway. And no other accessories. I thought she might come with an extra hand, being that her artwork shows her magic hand coming out, whatever that's supposed to be. I'm surprised she doesn't have an extra hand. That's okay. I guess she doesn't need weapons. Is there any directions? Not directions, but no storyline. I guess you have to know the cartoon to know the storyline. You can see his cape is invisibly going up, so I'm guessing that her hood, when it goes on, makes her invisible. Let me check your guys' comments. You never saw the cartoon? Nope. All right, Scott, if you watched every episode, what does her cape do? Yes, double jointed elbows are awful. Can you compare Sheila to Stinko and Frogmonger? Well, let's go ahead and do some comparison. Let's compare her next to an Origins figure. Now, she fits great in Origins, actually as an adult, which is kind of funny because you wouldn't think that she'd be an adult with her look. So in Origins, she makes a great size adult figure. But in Classics, she is definitely a kid in Classics. Let's see. So in Classics, she could be some little kid that Captain Glenn is going to take under her shoulder and teach her the ways of being an astronaut. Where did she go? She vanished. She's hiding in her magical cape that turns invisible. Ugh. I wish this opened right here so you can just slide it past her neck instead of putting it over each time. Because that neck peg is not going to last very long. Beep. It's funny, she looks almost like Pebbles from the Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. It's Pebbles growing up. Actually, did Filmation make this cartoon? Or did Hanna-Barbera? If Hanna-Barbera did, that makes sense why she looks like Pebbles. I should look and see on the back of the box if it says any copyrights. I could probably figure out the cartoon company. Or headwork on Origins. Let's take a look here. Come on, Tila. Give me the dynamo head. Okay. Well, the pegs do look very close to the same size. Yeah, it takes some hot water. I didn't bring any hot water with me. But her neck peg's a little bit smaller. You can see how Tila's head just kind of fits on there, kind of loose. What was that movie? I can't remember now. Where her head spun around. You guys will tell me. Exorcist. That's what it was. All right, but she does look very Filmation-y, He-Man-ish, which is why I think I picked her up. Ugh. So you probably could stuff her head on there with some hot water and make it work. All right, so I actually am kind of glad I picked her up. She is kind of cool. She is cool, and I need some more kids in Eternia. I should pick up some more of the figures, be more kids in Eternia. Frogmonger got lots of muscles. What are you talking about? And of course, next to Masterverse, she is puny. Oh, Frogmonger kicked her in the head. There you go. Where is my Tila Masterverse? Let me see if I can find her. Tila! Well, this is close enough. Evelyn. She will train her right. I will teach you, young girl, the ways of the sorcery. Alright, this is going to be just a real quick short video. Let's see, it's Fisto's daughter. Yes, it could be Fisto's daughter, but we already know Fisto's daughter is really Tila la la la. Tila la 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 la. So it'd really be Tila's sister then. Ha! Anyway. Oh! I did look online and I found out I did sell my orange armor with my faker, so I just bought another one. I put the link on my Facebook page. Tomorrow I'll do an update video showing him an orange armor. I'm supposed to get my figure tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. Only has a 1-day turnaround for that figure from Amazon. So check out my Facebook page to find the link. Click it. I never realized how funny Fisto's name was till I got older. Fisto's name is funny, but Ram Man is even funnier. Ram Man. It's Ram Man's daughter. There you go. All right. That is it. Oh, there goes my camera. Boop. So I got to tighten one of the knobs on the stand here. It's the middle knob. There we go. Hey, action figure guy. Whoa, now it's the upper knob causing the problem. Eventually I'll get this rig set up just right. Get it tightened just to the point where it's going to work all the time. I guess I could stand her up. Dun, da, 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 da. The 3 champions of Eternia. Scott says I'm 4 hours from home. Does the mono bracers you have work on New Eternia? Nope. They will not work on New Eternia too well. They are monstrously huge. They are really big. They're really only made for Mondo. If you stuck them on here, you'd have to take off the old. Well, I guess it does work, but it still looks ridiculous. So, and you could stick it on there, but it looks kind of silly because it's so big. Wonder Woman He-Man. He already has bracers on. What do you mean? He's already got the bulletproof bracers on. And he's got a longer one on this one. He already has Wonder Woman's bracers. Especially the Mondo one we had at the real long ones. You might be going to have to do an update for Frogmonger and Stinkor because they look similar. They don't look similar at all, man. Alright, anyway, that is the end of the video. She is cool. If you're curious about that, she's definitely a pickup because you can use her for more than just one figure line. I'm personally going to use her as classics as a kid or a teenager. I might go pick up some more of the figures, like that one kid that looks kind of like He-Man, just so I can have some more kids running around Eternia. I'm not going to use them like the cartoon had them, so. Let's see. So Grimswold is not worth $35. Looking for Mossy. Bobby, there you go. That's the one. Yep. Yep. So I may be picking up some more He Kids. He Kids. His leg is getting loose. Oh, check out what I got. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Look at that. I got her for her She-Ra headdress right here to see if how it looks on a She-Ra figure and if I should scan it and make some gold ones. So kind of excited about that. But it looks like they gave her two right arms or two left arms because she has the gauntlet going the wrong direction on her right side. But it's okay. I didn't buy her for anything else except for... Now, it may just be her arms turn around. Maybe once I open her up and crank it around, it might work. So we'll see. All right. Captain Glenn says, good journey. Good journey. I'll see you guys next video. Oh. 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 She is ready for battle. Don't mess with Captain Glenn. She has been trained by the Air Force. I want a Mr. T figure. Yeah, I don't have Mr. T either. Nope, she's not new. She has a cape? Really? Oh, there it is in the back there. I think it's the same cape they gave us with the classic She-Ra. So we'll see. I'll do a whole video on her sometime soon. And we'll check it all out. Alright, you guys. Good journey. Until next time. And tell your friends to like, subscribe, and that's about it. Bye now.